গত 1 ফেব্রুয়ারি 2023-2024 অর্থবর্ষের বাজেট পেশ করেছেন কেন্দ্রীয় অর্থমন্ত্রী নির্মলা সীতারামন। 5 ট্রিলিয়ন অর্থনীতির দিকে কি এগোচ্ছে দেশ? এই নিয়ে চলছে নানা আলোচনা। ইন্দো আমেরিকান চেম্বার অফ কমার্সেও এই বিষয়ে হয়ে গেল একটি আলোচনা সভা। টেকনো ইন্ডিয়া ইউনিভার্সিটির সহযোগিতায় এই আলোচনা সভায় উপস্থিত ছিলেন টেকনো ইন্ডিয়া গ্রুপের কো চেয়ারম্যান প্রফেসর মানসী চৌধুরী, রিজিওনাল ভাইস প্রেসিডেন্ট আর.কে ছাজর, মিস্টার দীনেশ আগরওয়াল, অভিষেক জয়সওয়াল, রূপক বড়ুয়া এবং IACC এর ইস্ট ইন্ডিয়া কাউন্সিলের রিজিওনাল প্রেসিডেন্ট প্রফেসর ডক্টর সুজয় কুমার বিশ্বাস।
It's indeed an honor for us to have you all around here. This platform has been sketched out by Techno India University along with the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce, East India Council, to have an interactive session on the post-union budget session. We welcome on board Mr. Rupok Borua, Director and Group CEO, EMRI Hospitals, Mr. Dinesh Agarwal, Partner, Ernst & Young, Mr. Abhishek Jaiswal, Associate Partner, Ernst & Young, and Mr. R.K. Jhajar, Chairman, ArtVac Forgecast Private Limited. And thank you so much, all of you, for gracing us with your presence. We are aware that without a sound budget policy, there will be less chances of building a sustainable social welfare system. Just to add one note to it, thanks Sujoy for including me in such a panel where I had clearly told him that see, this budget and finance is actually not an area on which I work. But he wanted me, so I had to do a good bit of homework to at least let you know about the budget.
How the mother can move around without how the son can move without the mother. So again, a good applause for the madam.
The budget that has been framed will surely bring about a rapid economic growth of our country coupled with social justices. We all have our opinions and views on this, education, health, taxes. So let us join the session and be enlightened with the thoughts of wisdom. On February 1st, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman announced the increment of tax rebate from 5 lakhs, besides reducing the number of tax slabs to 5.
And of course he said that it is personal views on whatever he talked about on the budget, but my opinion is that it's everyone's views, you see. Views were that of the finance minister, aided by the prime minister, but then it might affect us in some way or the other. While I'm with you, the young people, and on few occasions in last 4-5 days, I've been able to, because there was a discussion going on a panel on a television program which was being anchored by a very senior journalist. There was a kind of argument which I had with my fellow panelists, and that was the budget was very bad, whereas I didn't agree with him. And the main topic of dispute was whether savings have been done away with and it's an expenditure related budget. So therein I had to come in and I put my point through. Yes, expenditure driven budget, but then I was comparing India with America. If they can have an expenditure driven budget, why can't we have? Why would always be savings? I mean, you're all young minds and I'm sure you're raring to go. So I would kind of throw a challenge to all of you people that instead of looking for a job elsewhere, why don't you all become entrepreneurs? You see, that was also a point of discussion that day, whether how the employment is going to come from. I said all these people who are coming, 1 crore I'm told is a figure which come out of the institutions, universities every year. So half of them, if they become employers, they will take care of other 4 people with them. So in this room I can very well kind of tell you that you all of you please decide that you all would like to become entrepreneurs.
India has really did a great job in terms of managing this year COVID, in terms of managing the patient, the disease as a whole, controlling the disease, and to some extent, the major part that India has proved that is a consistency taken care by this year for this year vaccination part. It is one of the major event that India could perform great and has placed a name in this year global pandemic situation. So India really did a great job in terms of managing the disease as part of this year COVID and as well as the vaccination part. So because of this year pandemic, actually before pandemic, healthcare never actually done much of attention because the allocation was very less. If you see, our allocation used to be 67,000, around 67,000 crore in terms of allocations of the budget. I'm talking about a little bit of the pre-pandemic or the pandemic 2021. But if you see this 22-23, this 23-24, this budget over the time it has increased to almost is your 90,000 crore, 89,000 some odd amount. So there is even if you consider the last year budget, it was almost 13.4% increased in the allocation, fund allocation. There is two different part. One fund allocation will develop the healthcare, and that's the second part, that is around 3,000 odd amount will go for research purpose. So government this time has given lot of attention to the research and innovation. There is a lot of attention has been given.
A very good afternoon, and this is a different session altogether. There are management students, technical students, and we need to know how the country is moving forward, whether it's doing right or wrong. And budget is a very important part of our everyday life, trust me, everyday life. I'll give the welcome address and a glimpse of what is happening. Before that, I'm very, very thankful to the group, to the co-chairman of the entire group of Techno India and the co-chancellor of Techno India University, Professor Manoshi Chowdhury, who has enabled us to do this program, and a big round of applause for Madam. If the students are there, then it is of importance to them. Yes or no, sir? So it's the 7th, the budget was placed on 1st, so the 7th, and we are there. I'm very thankful to Dinesh, my classmate, who is a partner in Ernst & Young, had been the previous president of the American Chamber of Commerce, Abhishek, who works on indirect tax, and all of them are going to enlighten us on a very lucid way how things are moving. Before I give the welcome back, there's a short profile of Madam, whom I keep on saying. Someone may say, since I work over, reserve the company, but she is in reality the mother of the group. I keep on saying the Durga of the group and the Florence Nightingale of the university. And thank you, ma'am, for being there by our side always. A short profile of Madam. In today's world of education, Professor Manoshi Chowdhury is an eminent personality. She is the co-chairperson of Techno India Group. When it comes to women empowerment, she is the leading torchbearer. Throughout the last 2 decades, she has established schools and is successfully managing smooth operation of 20 schools spread across the states of West Bengal and Madhya Pradesh with a mission to ensure quality education among the masses, and endeavor has earned her quite a few awards and recognitions. Being an edupreneur, she takes equal interest in school, colleges and universities. She tries to contribute in academics, cultural events, extracurricular activities, and all aspects that can help every student to benefit. Under her leadership, she navigates the path of learning and performing opportunities for her employees. She empowers all to be at their best. Single-handedly, she also always wearing a smile. She sets up new ventures for the university, colleges, and for students. She is the recipient of Mother Teresa International Award for Education.
High News Network.